Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kyra here with another Exos Heroes video. I want to highlight my top 5 favorite things about this patch. And then also I'm going to link down in the description below the entire patch notes so you can read it yourself. There's just so much to discuss. I don't want this to become this massive 30-minute video of me reading this patch off. I wanted to talk about the major things about the patch that I really am excited about. So with that, let's get into it. First thing is going to be that they're not only adding chapter 13 for the story, but then they're reducing the difficulty of chapter 11 and chapter 12. I think that's good. It's always been ridiculous how hard the most recent chapters have been. So them fixing that is nice. And then also you can obtain Awakened Xeon to once you finish story 1311. Not too sure on how good that character is. I'll have to try him out when I get to that point. But just the fact that they're also allowing you to get a whole new character as well for completing the chapter is pretty dope. We'll definitely have to run through those, see how tough they are, and then go from there. Okay, and so then next thing that I really like about this patch is going to be the Choice Fate Core Re. Specifically, this is one of my favorite groups of characters. Pretty much all of these characters are really good until even Reed Marie and Emma. Like even the worst characters of this is some of the better characters when it comes to a group of Fate Core characters. Me personally, I'm going to choose Bathory. I think it's really hard, regardless of how good the characters are, even if you already have Bathory. It's really hard with Signature Force not to pick the general character out of all these. Regardless, it's just every single time I see this, it's like, hey, I might want more Ridleys, or I don't have FC Emma yet. I have pretty much every one of these characters except FC Emma, but I'm just gonna stick with picking Bathory, or in the last case Garf, because getting the general character as many copies as possible is just always going to be objectively the better choice. What I ended up doing, so I pulled one so far, and it was before this banner. So I pulled so I already have a Transcended Bathory, pulled a Fate Core Bathory. I ended up just removing the Fate Core and using that one as a Signature Force. So then I still have that fusion. So it's like I have a Fate Core Bathory, I have a second Fate Core, and I'm just going to sit on it until I get, if I get lucky and pull more Bathories, then I could I'll have the choice of furthering the Signature Force or fusing the Bathory. So this is going to be one of our best opportunities to really push for just unlocking the Signature Force. I think for most people, getting Bathory or even coming close to unlocking the Signature Force is the best we're probably going to do. This is your chance to do that. So I really like that they're ideally Signature Force wouldn't exist, but the fact that they're releasing this is going to be your time to try to double down, pull as much as possible, and unlock that Signature Force. Especially if you have good characters from this banner. Like if you already had a Rara, but you kind of moved away from the meta, you'll be able to start to use those characters with great success again, due to the Signature Force opening up and making, for example, Rara and Bathory strong again. Air Squadron battles. This is absolutely fantastic that they're doing this. Only let you go from like 1500 or 15 UTC to 3 UTC was the only window you had on Sunday to be able to actually sign up for the Air Squadron for the entire week. So if you didn't get through that window, you're just screwed for the entire week. It was just really annoying. Whereas now you get a whole day. Yes, you lose that battle on Sunday, but then they're accommodating the rewards for that to adjust it to only 6 battles versus 7. I just think even if they were reducing the rewards a little bit, which would be unfair, but even if they were, I like this extra ability to allow people to sign in, because it was really annoying based on your time zone. It could just be completely unrealistic to actually make it to that time frame. Definitely happy about this. This has been a long overdue. Only good things here. And then on top of that, they added this Air Squadron hideout update, which I think this is a nice way to build a reason why you want an Air Squadron. And then they're not only are these bonuses for your Air Squadron, but it's only for the Air Squadron battles. I really like the stat bonuses are only for those battles. That makes it a little bit more interesting for those matches, and it allows you to really want to invest in your Air Squadron, but it doesn't leak into other aspects of the game where you need to have this stacked Air Squadron or you're not going to be able to compete in PvP or something like that. So I think this is handled really well. They did massive UI overhauls that were really needed, and the best part about this is definitely this part, the challenges, how you could quick battle this quick battle thing right here. You're able to completely do all of your growth part of the challenges in like one click, essentially. Like you just hit quick battle, you hit the hardest difficulty in all of them, and you get to just run them immediately. I think I was expecting hopefully a better UI, but I never expected them to make it this streamlined to be able to, if you just want to sign in really quick, do your battles, get your daily rewards and then sign off. You could do that so much faster now. And it used to be really tedious to have to go through all each individual one, like go to experience, go to spirit, stuff like that. So I really like that they did that. The UI is a lot cleaner, especially when you're in the actual air squad area, like when you're on the airship. Overall, really better. Not really too much to say about it, except this part right here. This is absolutely my favorite part of it when it comes to being able to just one tap undo all of them in one go. I think these are just nice additions that they added too. Like for example, when it comes to content, story, and path of trials, their continue system. So what they're doing is they're making it to where if you fail, you could just spin zest to continue that battle. Like Guardian Tales does this, and then I think they're adding this feature on. It's very similar to how Guardian Tales does it, where you like pay a premium currency to keep it going. I like that they have this option. I feel like I wouldn't be stoked about this option if they kept the same difficulty in campaign, but then just added this on. Really, oh, here, we got you. You mean it's way too hard? Here's the solution. That would be a horrible solution. So the fact that they're doing that for campaign, the trials is difficult, but I kind of like that there is difficult content. My issue with it is that why it's difficult is really not intuitive and not good gameplay, but I like that is a difficult part of the game, and then they have campaign that should be significantly easier and you just get to enjoy the story. But I think a continue system is actually kind of nice. So if you're in this hard piece of content and you just want to get through it, you can pay the zest and actually do it if you want to, if you're just right there, and then you get the rewards and get to move on finally. So I think that just having the option is good, but it would be very disingenuous if they were like, hey, we're going to keep all the super hard difficulty, but we're going to throw this on. So I'm glad that they're at least addressing the campaign difficulty, but at the same time, this feature is still, I'm okay with it. And then they added the new core memories for Bathory and for Rudely, like these trinities here. I think now that they're not like super top tier meta, it would have been absolutely scary to face Bathory's back in the day. It would been really oppressive when like Bathory and Annie were top of the meta. Diva's super scary still. So it might balance out. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see on how that affects PvP. They added more to the store. So they Wugron and then also the Coliseum actually give you currency, and then you get to spend that currency for stuff in the shop. So I kind of like that they added that, just more stuff to be able to, like, if you're playing the game, you get to build that currency and get more rewards. I think that's really cool. I feel like Coliseum is, like, just my opinion of Coliseum is so much missed potential. Not making it full auto after a certain point is just awful. And if it was, there'd be so much skill involved. Even if there's RNG when it comes to picking the characters, it'd be so much skill involved if they just let you manually play it all the way through. Maybe in reduced rewards, but let us manually play it. It would be such a cool part of the game. But it's just unfortunate that they don't do that. And then lastly, Infinity Core. This is, in my opinion, one of the worst things that they've ever done in the game so far is Infinity Core. But if they're gonna keep updating it, keep adding rewards to it, then I'm still, my opinion still is complete trash. I'm gonna wait and see. Hopefully they eventually improve it to a point where it's like actually acceptable content. It looks like they're trying to make it will be improved to reduce playtime and require strategic team formation. So if they fix that, make it significantly less of a time commitment and actually make it to where you like have to think about it, that would be cool. But at the moment, this is probably the worst content in the entire game. So I'm glad they're fixing it. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to link down in the description the patch notes for this update, because there's still so much more to talk about. All the specifics will be down there if you want to read that yourself. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite part of the patch is. Maybe there's something I missed. Maybe there's something really exciting that I didn't address here. And with that, you guys have a good one. Peace.